Hey, what's up, y'all? Alex here in the west end of Toronto at the intersection of Queen Street West and Ossington Avenue, which is right behind me. And of course, there's the recently new campus for the Center for Addiction and Mental Health. And it is after rush hour once again here in the city on another beautiful sunny day. But as I said in the walking video yesterday, it is officially fall. Yes, when I say that, literally the temperatures are finally down at average fall temperatures. It's around 10 degrees Celsius. It's been chilly all day. So time for us to put on those sweaters or jackets. Like I'm wearing one right now, as you guys can see. And I just spent the last 25 minutes making a video thanking you guys for 3,000 subscribers. Yes, today the channel has passed 3,000. Now, it's not that big of a milestone, but still, the support is just, really appreciated, right? I said, I love doing what I love to do, sharing my passion for transit and city life. I mean, you name it, right? As a born and raised Torontonian, I've always wanted to make a video vlogging around the city and other places as well. And it's amazing. So again, thank you guys so much. So it's been a while since I've done a walking video on this part of Ossington Avenue. Like, this is the more popular part of Ossington. It is filled with some charming restaurants and stores. Like, I love the design here, for example. Like the green here is just amazing. And then you got the bricks on top, also painted green. Like, on weekends, this area would be literally busy. It's full of people, restaurants, bars. Like this is like another small part of the city's nightlife, even though we are a bit west of downtown. But it's a weekday afternoon, rush hour. There's still plenty of people walking down by here, Oh yeah, today is the 16th of October, 2024. And it is around 3:45 p.m. Halfway through October, guys. And I had school this morning. Although I would have done this video earlier, like literally earlier, if I didn't go on a little bit of a crazy adventure in the Scarborough. That was after my class. Well, actually, I got my cavity done there. And then I don't know why the hell I decided to kill some time, but I just did that for no reason. And then finally I got home, I had my lunch, dropped off my bag, and then went down here. Like, I went on Henry's stream. Like, I mean, I've been lurking for a bit there. And, I was lurking. I didn't even get to say hi to him, so I did. On the live stream, of course, in the chat. I told him I was very close to 3,000. I mean, I didn't even realize I was getting there until like last week. So I told him, and then someone in the chat actually decided to subscribe to me. And now here I am at 3,000. It's incredible. I mean, definitely want to thank Henry and my other good YouTube friends for all the support and, being amazing people, real friends. Have each other back, and even YouTube has really allowed me to make even more friends, right? And here's Argyle Street. This is the only video I had in mind to make, mostly because I haven't filmed a video on this street in a while. Ossington should really get a lot more love. It's a very underrated street. Well, actually, I don't know if I should say that, because I remember a couple of years ago it was named as one of the coolest streets in the world by Time Out. A little bit of art here as well. A couple of weird ass looking raccoons. I don't know where I'll end this video. Maybe up at like college or something. I don't know.
If you're acquainted.
I guess the patios will be packing up for the winter season. Because we're almost I mean, it's already cold, so I mean what freaking gives? Hey, there's one of my home routes, the 63 Ossington. Love this route. And I like the art painted on the street here too. And I think that's Dundas coming up. You know, by the way, yesterday, I was talking about how Johnny literally encountered an asshole that threatened to break his camera and followed him. Like at the time when I was making that video, I was talking about it, I haven't even seen the video yet. And I was talking about things like that in general. People can be so stupid and crazy. But after finally seeing the video when I got home, it was just freaking scary, man. And it upsets me even more that it happened in a tourist spot because Johnny got confronted by this one asshole at Nathan Phillips Square. It's full of people taking lots of pictures, videos, and shit. It's just it's crazy. But I think, unfortunately, that guy, he was just being a little bit of a scumbag to Johnny. I've already talked about it, so I'm not gonna go into that again. But here's the thing, though. One thing to consider, you never know what the hell someone is going through. You might be on drugs or whatever. But I don't like to assume that sometimes. I just assume he's just a random fucking guy that's out to get that's looking for trouble, and things like that. They just piss me off. Like I get easily shaken up because people cannot mind their own fucking business. But yeah, that guy, he was just being an ass. And then Johnny, and it was even creepy that the freaking guy, he followed him, gave him a hard time, and then Johnny kept saying, I will delete my video later, but obviously he didn't. It's up on YouTube, and he blurred him out, and I don't have if you're gonna be nice, okay, I don't want to be on your video, just if you're being nice, of course. I mean, I don't have a problem blurring people. And that's I never had to do that as yet. But if you're gonna literally be an asshole, then I will definitely treat you like a fucking asshole. That's just how I look at it. Not everybody, unfortunately, there's so many unkind people in the world. Like, it's so fucked up. It's just, sometimes it's just really hard to be positive, especially for me, because, I'm a very sensitive guy, and, as someone who's autistic, I can even interpret things differently. But sometimes you can't really use this as an excuse, right? But, oh man, I was kind of scared after seeing that encounter and the fact that the guy threatened to break his freaking camera and wanted him to delete it. Oh man, come on, you're not going to tell me to erase any fucking shit, that's for sure. And remember, you're in public, you don't require consent to be on someone's video on a public sidewalk. It's not like those fucking scumbags in the United States that go inside government buildings, whatever, just for like fucking content. They make money out of harassing people. They're like, those guys are pieces of shit. What we're doing, like, we're just showing you guys the neighborhood, the city, that's all. Right? We definitely do not film people. But, when I draw the line, is when, I'm filming inside of a shopping mall, or maybe on the transit. Unfortunately, it happened to me only a couple times. But you gotta try and keep your head on a swivel. That's for sure, right? You gotta be aware of people, I think that even the other scary part is that, you know, I could probably get fucking stabbed or shot by someone just because, you know, my phone makes it an easier target. It's true. It's literally true. Like, people have been assaulted literally for doing that. I have been nearly assaulted once. These days, people don't really care. They just don't give a shit. They just go about their day. But nowadays, I feel like people just gives a shit and then just makes it a fucking issue. Like, mind your fucking business and move on. Right? I even left the comment on Johnny's video saying, you know, sorry you dealt with that. Oh, man. Like, I'm going to be extremely shaken up if something like that has, you know, ever happens to me. Now, come on, nobody ever wants to experience that. You can't tell me what to do on a public sidewalk. Also, the video is my own property. You cannot force me to delete that shit. Because I fucking won't. But if you want me to blur you out, that's fine, I guess. But if you're just being a fucking jerk, that's your problem. I think the better... Obviously the best thing to do is just walk away. Right? But it's very tempting. Very, very tempting to literally smack someone in the face as like self-defense. Like, I always get that feeling. It's like I just want to smack this fucking guy like right up his ass. Unfortunately, though, self-defense is a bit of a question because we have pretty pathetic laws here in this country. It's just like you can't even carry like a freaking can of pepper spray as self-defense, because otherwise, like, if you do it like right now, like, you would instantly get charged. Even if like someone's like threatening you, oh my god. But it's best not to, you know, mention anything. But also the thing, because, you know, Johnny said he would, like, I'm not gonna swear because there's kids here. He said he would knock his head off if he touched him. Yes, nobody wants to be touched. It's not right to touch someone. Come on, like, it's like, people are so freaking stupid sometimes. They think it's okay to touch people. Pieces of shit. Just like that guy. Honestly, I was hoping Johnny would have went to the Ian Center because it was right there. He could have just went inside. That's what I would have done. I would have just blended in with the people. Right? But I don't really think, I really don't think Johnny should have given out his like channel information to that guy. That's what I think. Like I'm not doing that shit. No freaking way. I know I've been talking about this the whole damn video, but you know, it's important, right? You know, photography is definitely not a crime, right? We're in a public area, of course, right? This is a sidewalk. Even you can record on transit, even though I do not like getting people on my shot. I literally do not like doing that. I mean, I feel like it makes them uncomfortable. It's just very weird. And unfortunately, there's so many of these people that film little children, disgusting fucking scumbags. But, you know, just be aware of your surroundings. Yes, the city has gone downhill. It's really not the same. I understand why people are moving out, but it is not a shithole. It's not a horrible city. I love it, of course. I mean, I love it so much, but unfortunately, since COVID, there just seems to be a lot more crazy people out there. They need to get like help, essentially. Again, like, we don't know what that guy who nearly, you know, who was harassing Johnny, you know, was on, right? Again, he could have been on drugs or whatever, but sometimes I don't really like using it as an excuse. I just assume he's just a regular guy looking to cause trouble. Sign at the freaking Times, let me just tell you. But not doing anything wrong, of course. So many people around the world make these types of videos. Of course, they're going to encounter one asshole. And although, yes, it is tempting to use self-defense, maybe you don't do it for once because you don't want to go to jail over some little asshole harassing you over nothing, you know? I think it's just, you know, I just think it's a waste of time, even, especially when you want to confront that guy. But Anyway, I really don't want to be negative. I'm really sorry for that, but it's just been a big issue, especially in the, you know, the vlogging community. All right, I'm gonna pause here for a second. Anyway, my point is, you know, just try to ignore the person, walk away. But unfortunately for me, I'm more of like a guy that wants to be a little bit confrontational. Although lately, I haven't really been doing that at all. You know, when it just pisses you off the most, like me especially. It definitely fucking hurts when you're being followed or stalked, harassed. Oh man, you do not want to be in a situation like how Johnny ended up. And even I almost ended up in one of those situations. But I feel like this video has turned into a little bit of a freaking rant. But that's how I am. I'm an expert at negativity, that's for sure. As for now on the east side, I meant to cross over for a while. And at least there's not really anybody here on the sidewalk. And I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I've been out since like 2:30. Not even long. I really want to make another transit video, but I don't know. I just seem to be running out of ideas. Maybe what I will do is I'll probably, for instance, go up to like Harvard Street. Maybe if the 94 is available, I'll probably hop on that instead, head east instead of, you know, taking the subway. Hey, if this manages my stress, go out for a walk, get some exercise. Just be aware of freaking crazy people. But for the most part, you know, I always like to tell how it is. You know, give my honest takes about the city and different neighborhoods. It's past dismissal time. And of course, you know, I got school to worry about, so I gotta focus on that. So now it's just mostly residential from here on. I could continue walking up to Bloor, but that's gonna be like another 7 to 8 minutes, so I might just end the video up at Harvard Street and then... Oh yeah, speaking of the 94, there it is. There it is. There it is. Even I could just hop on this one right now, head back home, because yeah, it's the 63A that goes directly home. Even though I gotta walk like 6 minutes or take the 59 or 109. But I don't think I'll go home just yet. I do want to get home before the Leafs game. We'll see. Oh yeah, also, thinking of what I should do for 3,000 subscribers, I want to go back to Niagara Falls. But probably not just to make regular walking videos, just to catch a one specific bus that's still in service. Could retire by now or next year. Like, I just want to go to Niagara Falls just for that. You guys may know what I'm talking about, but you'll have to wait and see. I don't know when I'll do it. Maybe Halloween or November or December. But I honestly feel like going to Niagara Falls. And also, you know, I'm even thinking of maybe taking like a via train out to like London, Brantford, Kingston. Hell, maybe even Ottawa, you know, for a day trip, even though I don't really like that city that much. Maybe even next time I go to Ottawa, where the Trillium line opens and the Confederation line is extended. Other than that, I don't really like that city as much as I used to. It's not the same. I don't know what I would have done if I was living in Ottawa, because I find it boring these days. That's the thing. In Toronto, life is never boring here. You have to do so many big things. There's always something to do here in the largest city in Canada. Yeah, I would want to hop on the 90. Yeah, that bus right there. That's what I wanted to do. And go somewhere. I don't know. Now that I missed the bus, there's probably a bigger chance of go to Ossington Station and see where I go next. Or last case scenario, I just stay on the 63A and just go home. But it's a beautiful day. I just want to enjoy it. All right, guys. I'm going to start wrapping things up now. I kind of apologize for bragging on about that discussion, but it was kind of important. So thank you very much for the support as always. Thank you as always for getting me to 3,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more videos and check out my arts as well. Go Leafs, go! Hope they win tonight. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Happy Halloween. Peace out.